Back in the late 90s, I guess it was, a lot of emphasis was starting to be put on women in engineering communities. So the idea was to bring a group of women engineers together in a common living space, do some block scheduling of their classes, things like that. We created Hypatia. Galileo was created as a partner community for the men, for freshmen men in engineering.
Galileo and Hypatia are living learning communities, which probably doesn't mean a lot to a lot of people outside of living learning communities, but basically what that means is it's a place for students within the same major to live together, to socialize together, to grow together as students, and all within the context of being within the same living space. So when you come home, when you go outside your door, everybody else is doing the same homework, working on the same exams coming up. It just provides that support structure for students as they're going through a really rigorous curriculum to provide support to each other.
We wanted to have some kind of sense of community across all of the individual communities. We wanted them to stay individual, but we wanted to have something that kind of served as an umbrella organization. And so that's why Invents was thought of. So it's the 4 different communities: Hypatia, Galileo, Da Vinci, which was the Biological Life Sciences Initiative, and Curie.
It really was created that these 4 different communities could live together in the same building, all from different disciplines, to really create an interdisciplinary community that, as you're doing homework together, that you could provide support for different subject matters that others might be stronger in than some students. But also, I think one of the biggest pieces is this studio space.
So Studio 1 and 2. Studio 1 is basically, it's a space where students can go and create something, whatever it is they want to create. Now that might be for a class, and it might be just something that they want to make. I've seen a lot of students that have been in there apparently making artwork almost for their walls and things like that. So it's pretty cool. There is really no space like this in any residence hall on any campus anywhere. This is the first time that really this type of a laboratory has been placed within the residence hall.
I really enjoyed being in a community with other engineers because other engineers are a lot like me. It was really easy to make friends at college because of the Galileo community. It was just a couple of weeks and I had a group of 8 guys and we would go to all our meals together and hang out. And I don't think it would have been nearly so quick or nearly so numerous making friends if it hadn't been for Galileo.
I love how I can just go right next door or across the hall and get quick and easy homework help from people who understand the homework that I have and are in my classes.
The other things I think that students get out of it is what we call loving intrusive advising, really helping students make that transition from high school to college because it is very different. And a lot of us, myself included, when we went into college, went in the mindset of thinking, well, I was pretty good at what I did in high school. All of that I'm just going to have to repeat it in college. And the reality is that being successful in college is very different than being successful in high school. And so the benefits is that we help students through that. We help them find where their strengths are, where they need some help in some areas, and give them leadership experiences too. A big benefit of the community is the large group of upper class students that live in the community that help peer-to-peer support, the mentoring that happens, the committees that provide activities and support for them, and that they have the opportunity as a freshman to start thinking about themselves as future leaders and really give them the opportunity to have a voice in the direction of the communities, of what we're going to do, our goals, how we're going to accomplish things, and they really get a voice in that process.
Probably the best thing I like about Galileo is the opportunities that it has and the foundation it gives you, whether it's support with people or the innovation lab that we have on the second floor here. There's just tons of opportunities for you to take your own initiative and to make the college experience that you want. I think that Galileo does a really good job with that in terms of the academic, professional, and just social development that it gives you.